From the campus of the University of Alabama in Huntsville, I2C, it's Alabama Upstarts. Alabama Upstarts. Entrepreneurs, inventors, and startups. This is your chance to meet face-to-face with a real venture capitalist. Today's venture capital judges are communications strategist actively promoting the entrepreneurial ecosystem in North Alabama, Vicki Morris. Helping new companies navigate commercial applications in the aerospace technology arena, Dick Reeves. Real estate property management, medical manufacturer, award-winning small businessman, Bill Turner. Alabama Upstarts is sponsored by Jeffers. If animals could talk, they would say Jeffers. Jeffers since 1975. Mid-South Bank, the friendliest and most helpful bank in town. Let's meet our first contestant.
Hi, my name is Daniel Sims, and I'm here today representing Interstellar Ginger Beer and Exploration Company. We're a small brewery located just south of Birmingham in Alabaster, and today I'd like to tell you about our ginger beer. So all of our beers are made with fresh ginger, whole root ginger. We add fruit juice in after the fermentation process, give it a nice crisp, clean flavor. And ginger, as opposed to wheat or barley that you might find in a standard beer, is completely gluten-free. So 2.5 years ago, my business partner Shane Kelly and I, we began this business together. He's more the beer side of it. I'm more the sales side of it. It was his idea. He came to me looking for real estate advice, and I said, you don't need real estate advice, you need a partner. And it started from there. We found a location in Alabaster, in an industrial park. It's a great location. Alabaster's been a wonderful city, but unfortunately the industrial park has just been so far away from the main population area, we haven't really been able to get the word out about our beer. Now, we've been profitable even in the first year. We made $170,000. We took that money, reinvested it back into our business, so our tanks and our equipment is much upgraded. It's much better now, so we have a lot of excess capacity. So in our second year, we made roughly the same amount. The biggest difference, though, is that our on-site sales at the tap room, while they declined, our off-site sales almost doubled. So now we're represented in Huntsville, as well as central Alabama, Jefferson County, just south of there, Shelby County, all the way down to Montgomery, as well as Mobile. But our problem now seems to be getting the word out, simply marketing, letting people know about our beer. And we attend many festivals and we try to do as many events as we can. We get a lot of positive feedback. As soon as people taste our product, they do like it. But the problem is getting people to know about it. I was recently at a festival in DeKalb County, which is far north of our location in Alabaster. A person came there from Alabaster, tasted our beer, they loved it. They said they never heard of us. So what I'm really here today is to ask for help. Help in marketing, help in getting the word out about our product, which you think is a really great product. We're already in stores now, and as you can see, we have 4 products that we're bottling. But once again, that real hurdle is simply getting people to recognize the product, understand it, and get them to buy it.
So you've been profitable so far, correct?
Yes, we have.
So when you've been inception, how many years now? 2?
So we opened in 2018, September of 2018.
Okay. What are you looking for from us?
Well, we're actually relatively well capitalized. Our debt load is quite low, just around $50,000, $60,000, so very manageable. But once again, what we lack is that expertise in marketing, that expertise in really making people understand where our product is, what makes our product more attractive than others. It's very frustrating when we see so many local beverages in stores, but not ours.
So what's your unique selling proposition?
Well, we're made from whole root ginger, which has certain natural properties. It's very good for digestion, cleanses the palate, and no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, and of course we're local. So we feel like, especially for that person with an underdeveloped palate, maybe they haven't been drinking beer that long, we really appeal to that segment because we do have a very light, easy to drink flavor, as well as people that are more concerned about trying to drink something healthier, since we are made from fermented ginger as opposed to like a wheat or a barley, and of course we are new. So we feel like those people that are looking for something new and different, we would be attractive for them too. But once again, our biggest problem is simply getting people to be aware of us. We're located in an industrial park. It's off the beaten path.
Now, as a marketer, this is what I do for a profession. Finding a way, what is the thing that you tell people about your company, about your beer, that gives them a story that they can bite into, that they can wrap their minds around, they can see themselves enjoying that? I think that can be key in helping you get a better foot in the market, giving somebody a story that makes it interesting. That's why I asked you about your unique selling proposition. A marketer, being able to market it well, they aren't looking for you to say how great you are. Mm-hmm. I want you to tell me why this beer is going to be the beer that I want to drink, how it fits in my lifestyle.
Oh.
So what kind of story can you tell me that's going to invite me in and make me want to know more about who you are and what you do, other than you're another beer manufacturer in the state of Alabama?
That's a great question. I mean, the answer to that may be the answer to all our problems in marketing. Well, like I said, we are unique because we ferment ginger as opposed to some wheat or barley product. We use all natural ingredients, no artificial colors or sweeteners. So in that aspect, I do think we stand out. But what you said about really making a connection to the consumer, that's where I think our weak point is. I think you really identified that very well.
So young people, all those attributes that you just mentioned appeal mostly to young people.
Well, now they do appeal mostly to young people, but there are a lot of older drinkers as well that are looking for something new. And older drinkers, they also tend to look for something, they're more health conscious. And that's where I think the ginger root, the fact we use the ginger root, comes in. So many other ginger beers, they'll use an extract or flavoring, but the fact we use the whole root, that means you're going to get those same medicinal properties you would from ginger.
What about social media? Have you tried that?
We do have Instagram, we do have Facebook. They're terrible. I'll be the first one to admit it. We don't manage it well.
You need some help there. Yeah.
Yes, because those are not terrible. If they're done well, they are monumental in making a difference in your sales.
You're absolutely right. I meant that we're terrible at it. I didn't mean that they were terrible. They're actually wonderful platforms,
Yeah.
but we're just terrible at using them.
Well, it looks like a very good product, and we really appreciate you coming and joining us today.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more contestants on Alabama Upstarts.
Warehouse prices to everybody, every day. Jeffers.
Wouldn't it be nice if your bank really wanted to help you out? Your world is increasingly complex, but your banking shouldn't be that way. Our banking promise to you is to be the most helpful bank in town. We're here to help you make money. We're here to help you save money. And we're here to make banking easy and convenient.
Mid-South Bank, where helping you always comes first.
Mid-South Bank, the most helpful bank in town.
Socially In is a social media marketing agency, but we needed help increasing our Google rankings. Since we hired Webology, our leads have been up and our rankings have been up.
Websites are our specialty. Find us at webology.io.
Webology is helping with our online search presence. There's no doubt that we're helping more people here at Abogado Centro Legal, so we know exactly how many calls we're getting in from Google each month.
Websites are our specialty. Find us at webology.io.
Let's visit with a previous contestant.
Alabama Upstarts was a great experience for Headhunter. We got some great feedback from the investor judges, as well as some really good exposure from the program. Our website traffic increased, our mobile app downloads increased, and I would suggest that anybody that gets a chance to be a part of Alabama Upstarts, make it happen.
Here's our next contestant on Alabama Upstarts.
Hi, my name is Carrie, and I'm a co-founder here at Kind Perks. Kind Perks is building the only network of all plant-based menu options and possibilities from local restaurants within our app. Our mission is to create an effortless dining out experience for those on the plant-based diet or for those just looking to incorporate more plant-based meals. With our app, there's no need to ask the waiter questions, no need to research the menu beforehand, and there's no wondering if what you're ordering is completely plant-based or not. Along with listing all the plant-based menu options, our AI engine within the app creates a personalized experience that displays menus in restaurants specific to your taste and your likes. Our AI engine, food you love discovers you, and for restaurants, it brings customers on board that otherwise might not be on their radar. Within the last year, we have gained over $200,000 in revenue by selling our tech to restaurants. Today, I am asking $100,000 for a 15% stake in our company. Over the past couple weeks, I've talked directly to over 65 local Birmingham restaurants. More than half stated that they are wanting to add more plant-based options to their menus. Through our app, these restaurants appeal to and gain new plant-based consumers, bringing them in more business. We do this by creating a following for the restaurant. Within the app, the consumer follows the restaurant to unlock the plant-based menus. And in return, the restaurant can engage with their followers through periodic push notifications. The restaurant can choose to market plant-based dishes or events, specials, whatever they desire. Our app allows the restaurant to directly market this specific growing niche. With our smart referral system, our targeted campaigns, and partnering with the local vegan communities, we gain at least 300 followers for each restaurant. Our follower acquisition costs are about $2.30. For every restaurant sending 2 notifications to their followers a month, we gain back the cost of acquiring users within 4 months. After break even, it's pure profit. But with more followers and more restaurants on board, our revenue grows faster. Not to mention the opportunity that lies in the larger cities like Atlanta, Nashville, and so on. After our public launch, we plan to grow quickly, adding a new city every couple of weeks on our platform. All in all, we are incorporating the rapidly growing plant-based food market with the restaurant industry and ultimately creating the largest network of plant-based menu options from local restaurants within our app.
That's really great. How do you reach out and expand the restaurant customer base? Does that take boots on the street?
The users, how do we gain users?
The restaurants.
The restaurants, right now we just go to them, and I'm going directly to the restaurants. We want to make sure it's very detailed in the beginning, so I'm doing it manually, going through the restaurants, making sure I have everything that's plant-based, put it in our platform. We gain the following for our restaurant, show that there's a demand, then we present it to the restaurant and we say, do you want to take advantage of these followers?
Does the restaurant pay a fee, or is it an app you purchase, or?
No, the restaurant will only pay fees if they want to directly communicate to their followers. So it'll be about 25 cents per follower the message will reach.
But if I download the app,
free.
It's free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. And you're on both platforms?
We haven't launched officially. Our launch date is April 26th. It's the day of the Alabama Vegan Fest. There'll be at least 2,000 people there. So that's our direct market. We get to market to that day. But we plan to do a few small beta launches before then.
Okay, so it sounds like you have a really good marketing plan and structure.
Mm-hmm.
What all are the kinds of ways that you're reaching out to people other than you just going to the restaurants? How are you getting that word out to potential downloaders?
Yes. So we have partnered with the local vegan community and we've grown a lot of relations there. But also we want to hone in on the fact that this isn't just an app for strict vegans. We want this app to be a resourceful tool for the more and more people wanting to join this plant-based lifestyle and just incorporate more of those meals. So we market to not only the vegans, but health conscious individuals and people who maybe are even vegetarian.
Have you reached out to any national restaurant chains to bring them in to see if they have any vegan type, menu options?
Not yet, because usually the large chains, they'll label it themselves. We really focus right now on the local restaurants because in Birmingham, it's a great food scene, but a lot of people on strict diets aren't able to appreciate that or even spend the energy to do so. So we want to make sure that everyone can enjoy the local food scene on this particular diet.
So you mentioned going to festivals and all. What about having application for food trucks? How does that work? That may be at a festival, at different festivals or in a panoply or whatever may be going on. How do you do that?
Yes, that's definitely part of our expansion plan. And down the line, we plan to open an ordering feature, but we want to make sure we show that the restaurants, the demand is there before we offer that kind of system. And that's definitely we want to bring a part of food trucks because being able to order beforehand, not having to wait in the line will be a huge resource to the food truck owners and the consumers.
So the revenue you've had so far came from downloads?
No, because we're not launched, so that has been from selling our tech to restaurants.
Oh, the tech to restaurants,
yes.
okay.
Our enterprise sales. And that's something we plan to use down the line even after launch, so that will be a source of revenue.
So as menu options change, who updates?
We'll have a feature in the app letting people notify us of that, and we want to stay on top of it. We also want to give the back-end login info to the restaurants if they want to update it themselves. We imagine they don't have the time to do that, so we want to stay on top of that and be responsible for doing it for them.
Yeah, and be in control.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been inception?
We started this around the summer of last year, so summer 2019.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds very good. So thank you for your time today.
Thank you for your questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're excited.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more contestants on Alabama Upstarts.
Wouldn't it be nice if your bank really wanted to help you out? Your world is increasingly complex, but your banking shouldn't be that way. Our banking promise to you is to be the most helpful bank in town. We're here to help you make money. We're here to help you save money. And we're here to make banking easy and convenient.
Mid-South Bank, where helping you always comes first.
Mid-South Bank, the most helpful bank in town.
Warehouse prices to everybody, every day. Jeffers.
There are times in life when what you do is more important than who you are. When how you respond to others is more important than what you have. When giving all of yourself is the best gift of all. What did you do today? A life-changing experience. Faith Ministry, changing lives one at a time.
Ready for the next contestant on Alabama Upstarts?
Hi, I'm Lisa Walls, and I've always wanted to open my own daycare center. And I've got 14 years experience, and the last year I worked with Early Head Start. The opportunity as it came to my former employer as wanting to sell her business and retire. So it it's got room for growth, and the potential is great. At 83%, she still made a profit. I see the future is adding more technology to keep up with tutoring, offering some fine arts, which would be the painting and working with clay. I see that we can make improvements with adding Early Head Start, which is dually funded. The community action, they pay for the room to be used and furnish it. And then the child care management, which is a government fund that helps with child care costs, they come in and pay for those children to be in that room at the same time. I can offer a great opportunity for people at Huntsville or to Decatur that commute. The districts, I'll be the only one that takes after-school care and that takes the child care management money. We would be able to give the kids some experiences with STEM, keep them engaged. I've learned through the Early Head Start that kids need to get that connection to know that they're wanted in a safe environment and they can thrive. And the need for childcare is big, and with the industries coming into the community, it's growing even more rampant. I know that I have a love for kids and I want to teach them, and the Early Head Start has showed that there's many statistics where the brain needs to develop at a young age. So to show a positive and a role model, and that a lot of times making it affordable for single parents like myself, it's hard to want to leave your babies with people you don't know. I'm fortunate to know the community, and with children of my own, that we, growing up together, and I think that we can make a positive impact if we really get in there and try. I believe that the key to keeping low turnover is to offer good pay to the teachers, to make them the ones that want to love to stay and to teach. I know that I can make a difference. I can't save the world, but I can help one or two. And as a former foster parent, I know there's different aspects to things. You can't just look at them and say that's just a bad kid. You need to find out why, and help them be a better, productive citizen in the future. And teaching them to control their emotions and their feelings, and how to express them positively, in the future could put down on domestic violence and show more positive relationships.
Okay, well, thank you for that. You mentioned STEM. How are you going to incorporate STEM into the education that you're offering there? Because that STEM is a big concept now, and if I were a parent of small preschool age children, a daycare offering STEM would grab my attention. So what is the story behind STEM in your CDC?
Well, the way to do that with the younger kids is just break it down. Like we have here, they were making lemonade. Teaching them the mixing and showing the results of their hard work, not just saying, oh, here's your sticker, or here's you, something for doing it. It's getting the gratification of yourself and putting your time into it. Offering like microscopes and letting them investigate bugs, and teaching them how to use screwdrivers and put things together. Letting them use their imagination on using recyclables to build robots. Or things that you see the child is interested in, maybe flow with that so they want to learn it. And then
so are your educators, how are they trained in being able to deliver this? Because that would be something as a parent, I think they would want to know, just because you can teach a STEM related topic, what is the training and the qualification of your instructors in doing STEM related activities?
We take courses. We get like 15 to 20 hours a year just mandated by the state. And then we go above and beyond. It's called Child Development Associate credential. I just completed mine, and I encourage everyone around me to do so. There's classes through Child Care Central that you go with certified teachers that help you learn how to do this and how to present it, and on different ways to keep different various age groups interested in this.
So what are you looking for from us?
Well, honestly, this is my first time to ever do anything like this, and I want to buy the daycare and make it a really great thing, and I just was looking for funding to do this.
And how much?
Well, we're looking at a total of $350,000, $325,000 to buy it, and then another $10,000 set aside for just in case. And the other $15,000 would be used to, like I said, buy the computers, to maybe upgrade some things, because it's been a prosperous for 10 years. So maybe, get a little more upbeat on things and more attractive, coat of paints and things of that nature. But we want the kids, even as preteens, because we take them all the way up to 15, to find interest. Maybe that include maybe some different sports and maybe a bigger playground area where they can get more into theirs, because you have to keep them separated, and make the kids, start thinking, do it outside the box.
And what sort of dollar volume per year would you be doing, say, next year?
Next year I've got some projections. I'm looking at $113,000. She made $85,000 just last year, like I said, at 83% coverage. And the market just for even drop-ins for our Mother's Day out has not been tapped. In a 10-mile radius, I'm it besides a child daycare center that's church affiliated, and of course that's faith-based. So it's we all get along. We all have same goal, is to make a better society.
How many people do you look to employ?
Well, as is, there would be 4, including myself. But once the Early Head Start was implemented, you have to have 3 teachers for each classroom. And so I think it's a great opportunity to give people in the community a way to, be self-sufficient. I know from my own experience, you need to be able to support your kids. And I think a way to be able to be there and to learn to teach your own, like I have, is a great opportunity.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your presentation and sharing your story with us. We appreciate it.
No, thank you. You have a good day.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching Alabama Upstarts. If you're an entrepreneur or an inventor, we would love to have you on Alabama Upstarts. Go to alabama-upstarts.com and sign up.
Well, Carrie, on behalf of Alabama Upstarts, we want to present you and your company with $1,000, and we are so excited for the potential that you have with this company, and we're looking forward to seeing all you get to do.
Thank you guys so much, and we are going to use this $1,000 directly to acquire more users, to build up our platform and make it the best resource we can.
Awesome, and be sure to tell us when you launch. We'll be ready there to see how things go.
Thank you.